Oh my God. That is so delicious. Guys, today we're making filet of beef Rossini. It's one of my all-time favorite old school traditional fine dining dishes. 20 minutes to make, start to finish. It's been on fine dining menus in Europe since the early 1900s. It's in a big tower. It's a big piece of foie gras on top. It's a dark, rich veal stock base, butter-mounted sauce that goes over the top. I cook this dish a lot when I do private chef dinners. Even in the restaurant, sometimes I like to put it on the menu just because it's old school, it's classic. People love it. Roasted beef tenderloin, roasted foie gras, crouton, wilted spinach, and beef sauce over the top. So I have a nice, beautiful portion of beef tenderloin here. I tied it with 2 pieces of butcher's twine to sort of hold it from changing and distorting shape when we cook it. Got my pan on getting hot here. I'm gonna season it with salt and pepper. I've got my titanium Seared pan, all right? Beautiful, non-toxic frying pan. Thank you guys for this product, it's absolutely amazing. What I'm gonna do is just start by seasoning the beef. Salt everywhere. Don't be shy with the salt. Get it involved. Pepper, nice medium brown. My pan going on nice and hot. Go in the pan with olive oil. While my steak's in the pan, I'm gonna julienne the shallot to make the beef sauce. 2 cloves of garlic should do it. Now, if your beef is tall, like mine is, roast it on the sides as well. Get color everywhere on the meat. Now I wanna go in with thyme, garlic, and butter. Next thing I wanna do, get the beef onto a tray. Get it cooking in the oven. Beef's in the oven now. We're gonna cook it in there for probably 8 to 10 minutes until it's medium rare all the way through. Now I have this pan that I cook the beef in. I wanna add my onion and garlic in. Start sweating that down, okay? This is gonna be the base to where we build the sauce. The onion and garlic's gonna go in. It's gonna start deglazing that pan really nicely. Humidity from inside the onion's gonna sort of release it out, and it's gonna lift up all that stuff from the bottom of the pan. Don't be afraid to really scrape all of the stuff off the pan as well on the bottom. The smell is incredible. Next thing, I wanna go with some red wine. Red wine's gonna reduce down. Beef stock. That is the base to the sauce, guys. It's literally that simple. We got our sauce on. Now what we want to do is portion the foie gras. Because there's so much fat, the best way to work with foie gras is with a hot knife. Okay, so I have hot water and let the water heat the knife to the point where I'm going to be able to get a nice portion. Got my lovely portion of foie gras. Now what you want to do is take the top of the foie gras with your hot knife, give it a nice little score on the presentation side. Take a little knob of butter into the pan. This is a nice trick that I've learned when I was working in London. Garlic fork. You take a clove of garlic, stick it into a fork, and basically what you're gonna do is pop the spinach in the pan, use the fork to stir it. I like to wait when I cook spinach to season it with salt, because what looks like a lot of spinach is actually not a lot of spinach. If you season it at the beginning, you're gonna season it thinking there's a ton of spinach in the pan, and there's a high likelihood that you're gonna over season it. I've done it so many times. So what I like to do is wait until it takes on the actual size that it's gonna be, which is right about here. The garlic fork is just gonna perfume the pan and the spinach, and look, now you just need a tiny pinch of salt, black pepper, wilted spinach. Very simple. Onto a paper towel, dry it off. Now our sauce is reducing. It's getting more intense in flavor. Add a knob of butter to that sauce, help emulsify it all together and thicken it a little bit, and just let it reduce. Foie gras, very simple. You want it to be cut thick enough that it doesn't overcook and turn rubbery. You want to put salt on both sides. You want the pan to be medium to high, a nice temperature on the pan. Foie gras in. Not too much color with the foie gras. Do not go too dark. Also, there's enough fat in the foie gras. The foie gras basically is just fat, so you don't need to add any fat into the pan. Just cook it, give it some color. When you flip it over, you're gonna see how much fat is in the pan. There's enough fat in the pan, in fact, to base the foie gras with its own fat. You're not adding butter, you're not adding oil, you're not adding anything. As you baste it, you're gonna see the color of the foie gras start to change, okay? Now, because this is a thicker piece of foie gras, I don't wanna go any more colors than that. I wanna just finish it in the oven. I'm gonna put it in the oven with that beef, just let it finish cooking on that tray. In this pan, I have the foie gras fat. What I'm gonna do is toast the crouton in the pan. This is a slice of brioche. I'm just gonna go straight into the pan, into that foie gras fat. Obviously, do not burn it. Just give it nice color, soften it up. You want this piece of toasted brioche to be like a ½ inch thick. Thick enough that it's gonna hold on to everything and create this nice base layer. Sauce is pretty much there. Just gonna pass it through. Nice and emulsified. The butter brings it all together. The flavor is really good. I'm just gonna reduce it a little bit more so it really like napes over everything and coats it really nicely. Okay, and I'm gonna check your beef. It just needs a minute to rest. So I'm gonna leave it on the board, let it rest for maybe 5 minutes so that all the juice is set and it doesn't start pissing out liquids when you cut into it. Our sauce is where we want it. It's a consistency, it's thickened up. It's gonna really coat that foie gras on the top. It's gonna go over very nicely. Now it's time to start building the plate. This is the exciting part. First step, crouton down, spinach, beef, foie gras, sauce. You want to cut through the top, straight down through a tower. Look at that, folks. Now, the bite is everything in one, okay? Piece of foie gras, piece of crouton on the bottom, beef, spinach, and sauce. Just like that. That's the bite. Oh my God. That is so delicious. It needs nothing else. It needs no more explanation. It's perfect as it is. Everything that's on the plate is there for a reason. It's old school luxury. Guys, you need to try this dish. I promise you. Guys, if you like this video, if you like classic recipes, like, subscribe, follow, all that fun stuff. I'll see you next time. Peace out. Cut.